going to be a good segment right here. Short and brief and straight to the point. It's your boy Donnie. We back at it again. Kevin Samuels came at the right time and left behind a legacy that will be extremely hard for any man to top his body of work in such a short time. Unless he or she could take it to a higher level than what Kevin Samuels did. Yes, I said she, because there are female content creators who also follow behind the blueprint which Kevin Samuels left behind. Not saying that they ultimately wanted to be like him or want to be like him, but they are following in his footsteps. Moving on. You see, although Mr. Samuels was in the Brotherhood, I feel as though, in my opinion, he reached a level he wasn't supposed to reveal to the masses. It only concerned the powers that be once he reached 1 million people watching him. What a lot of people won't tell y'all is that, regardless of his rhetoric, his setup, or his tone, he was, and yes he was, waking black women up, and the elite cannot have that. They want black women to have the thought of being independent and strong, and they don't need a man. That's where they want them. They want, in the black community, the gender wars to coexist forever. They want it to be a divide. They don't want black men and black women being together. Even since the days of slavery. Kevin Samuels set a bar so high, the average man or content creator, period, will find it hard to reach that level. It's a shame that my Duckman video didn't get as many views as I thought it was supposed to get. That's one video I broke it down to y'all, like many others, that doesn't get that many views for whatever reason. But I get it. I get it. My message isn't for everybody. I almost quit at YouTube because of that. I kind of still want to quit YouTube now as we speak. You see, a lot of y'all, even those of y'all that subscribe to me, are not here for the message that I bring forth to you. Nope. A lot of y'all are here to be entertained or nosy, to be critics, to run back to y'all channels and throw subliminals, or just to be critics. Sad. But anyway, I'm getting off subject. Mr. Samuels made such an impact that will be hard to surpass. Such a level, such a ceiling he reached and took it to. The only person on YouTube that I can see that has an opportunity, because there are a lot of them out there, or a chance to do so, is Exhibit A. Meet Big War, the genius. This is who the last video I did on the topic of the next Kevin Samuels on. I have received a lot of y'all criticisms and disrespectful comments, as I knew it would come. Shout out to Big Ward for coming through and showing love. Appreciate you, fam. Let's get to the comments, shall we? Now, I want to make this quick because I got to take a run and I got to go somewhere. Let's get it. Glam with Neek. There will never be another Kevin, she says. Another person says, the real 3278. I know who he's talking. His YouTube channel name is Big War, the genius, but there is only one Kevin Samuels. Human Maximus 9201 never can be recreated. I'm James, 33. Rude and petty. Probably not the right words to use, brother. Then we had Big Ward himself. Wow, I really appreciate this. If you're not willing to, it was too long to read. I still didn't even read the whole thing. It was just way too long. But I get what he was saying. I did a summary. I went through it, I skimmed through it, read some of the things. But I just didn't want to read all that. Too many comments to read. So I just didn't have the time. Next person in Mind Game says, don't waste your listeners' time and expect them to come back. And I responded to a lot of these people. You should check Coach Greg Adams out. He's no Kevin, but he puts out good stuff. And shout out to Coach Greg Adams. I actually like his content. Although there's one video I did not like, but I do rock with him. Yes. Shout out to him. This person says, laugh out loud, this is why Miss Cleo was able to do what she did and still sheep will keep falling for the same old con. There are no words. We are such a doomed species. And I said what I said. This person started saying some indirect, disrespectful stuff. So I deleted the comment and I went to the person's channel and I clicked hide from user. In other words, hi user, bye loser. And kept it moving. Goldmine Arcade says, he's cool, but he's definitely not in the class of Kevin Samuels. Somebody said Stacy is another. I don't know who Stacy is. They have yet to respond when I asked who is that. Now let's get to these comments. Let's deep dive. So Big Ward responded to Goldmine Arcade. He said, not at the moment. He set the standard and I'm a big fan of his, but I will be better. So I felt kind of bad for the title, and Big Ward, shout out to Big Ward, shout out to him. May y'all subscribe to his channel, even though he got way more subscribers than me. He got like 20,000 subscribers, and I only got like 800. I shouldn't even be doing this, right? Would he do that for me? I don't know. That's neither here nor there. He said, you didn't do anything wrong. People don't read or listen. You clearly said the next, as in following in his footsteps. You never said I was him. Now, let me say this, y'all. I know a lot of y'all gave me pushback. Y'all like, yo, this guy does nothing of what Kevin Samuels did. Why would you pick him? I see potential, which most black women don't like to look at when they look at black men. And shout out to the girl, Ayana. I don't say girl, the elder lady. She had a show and she was trying to help black women. And she said recently in an interview that black men are now being dehumanized. And everybody only wants to see us as what we can do for them. Yo, I'm going to do a video on that. She went in. Anyway, I'm not saying that Big Ward will be the next Kevin Samuels as if because I believe that he's not going to do extremely or entirely what Kevin Samuels did. What he was saying was he wants to follow that format, where you're in your comforts of your office or your home and you take on FaceTime from black women and you just interview them in a way. Because that's kind of what Kevin Samuels did. He was giving these women like an interview, but also in the formula of like dating, because they were all single and they're looking for their black man that they want to be with. So he has to go through their history of who they are, what they bring to the table, and rate themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what Big War is going to do, but he's just not going to be as rude. And yes, I said rude and petty to the guy that say, don't say rude and petty. Fam, Kevin Samuels was not a walk in the park. He was rude and he was petty. He was very condescending and very facetious. That was his style. And a lot of times he didn't mean to be that way. But the black women that came on his channel, they brought that out of him. And if you bring that out of him, let me say this before I say that. Kevin Samuels, really, when you think about it, he had a lot of patience. Because you didn't see this before. He's the first to do it like this on YouTube. As far as this category goals, like the manosphere, red pill rage, all that stuff, right? Dating, relationships. No other black man has done this like this. Not like this. Kevin Samuels took what he learned from the red pill rage, the black manosphere, the MGTOWs, and so on and so forth, and he formulated into his own style, and boom. That's why he blew up so quick. That's one of the reasons why he blew up so fast, because you've never seen it like this. I loved it. But after a while, I fell back because I felt like it was a circus. It was a minstrel show. It was just too much for me to see these black women actually have the audacity to be this entitled of what they feel they were worthy of deserving. And I'm talking about these women who have like multiple baby dads. You know, they body counts is through the roof. It was just crazy. And they think that they, right off the back, they deserve a 6 feet tall dude with 6 figures and so on and so forth. And it's like, it's just sad. But he kept it brutally honest with these women. I feel like he could have toned down sometimes, but that's what he felt he needed to do because that was the audience that was coming in his direction. You know? I hate that I don't have that much time, and there's so many videos that I want to do today, but I just don't have the time. Anyway, I'm not saying that Big Ward can or will replace Kevin Samuels, but he wants to take on that formula. You know what I mean? And I'm not mad at that. He admitted it. He said he's a fan of him. It's not like he's taking this man's style and then acting like it's all him. He admit that he watched Kevin Samuels. He's a fan of him. He wants to do what he did. At the end of the day, this is what I told one of these people in the comments. I said, yo, you got to understand something. Yes, Mr. Samuels did what he did. Nobody could ever outdo that. But even he would want somebody to carry on. Take the baton and keep it running. Keep it pushing. Keep running till you get to the finish line. Wouldn't he want that? Wouldn't Kevin Samuels want somebody to continue what he started that he couldn't finish because they took him out before his time? Or I ain't gonna say before his time, but before his time to finally, because he was on his way to be major. And you know he was on his way when a lot of celebrities started to reach out to him. The Nicki Minaj's of the world, the Futures of the world, the Joe Buttons, so on and so forth. Even T.I. I peeped that. So why wouldn't he want brothers in this manosphere or just in the YouTube streets in the black community? Why wouldn't he want somebody now that he's not here to finish where he left off at? Somebody's gonna come and do it whether we like it or not. This is what you people failed to realize who was coming for me in the last YouTube video. Y'all just gonna have to accept that. Somebody's gonna take the baton and get to running. Thank you, Mr. Samuels, for what you did. It's my turn now. I won't forget what you did, and I'm gonna make them remember this came from you, but I'm taking it to another level. That's what it's all about. Why, when it comes to the black community, we can't see that? And that's what Big Ward is trying to tell y'all without telling y'all in so many words. He don't need to. He got me to do that right now. Free of charge. He got me to do that. Why can't y'all see that? Oh, but he don't even have class. And let me say this to y'all people who kept saying, yo, you trying to say he a pimp, or whoever said it. I never said he's a pimp. I said it. What I was trying to say was if I never met him before, or if I never talked, I didn't meet him, but if I never knew he was doing YouTube, if I saw him for the first time, the first thought I'm going to have is, yo, I'm not saying he a pimp, but he looking like a pimp by how he dressed with the hat, the nice suit, the glasses, the you know, all the stuff that he was rocking. Look like a pimp. All you need to do is hear him talk. And if he got the gift of gab, boom. You know what I mean? You're going to be thinking of Magic Don Juan and all them dudes, Pimpin' Ken, when you see him. Because that's how they all dress. Am I wrong for that? Not trying to judge him. I mean, we're all being judged. Just no matter what. Even people who say never judge, don't judge me, they're being judged. At the end of the day, but I mostly, when I judge, it's spiritually. But I couldn't help it. He looked it like a pimp. But what did I say? He looked sharp. Not trying to put the man down. I didn't say he was a pimp, y'all. Don't get it misconstrued. I just got to put that out there because a lot of y'all are a little slow, you know what I mean? And y'all, I don't know what it is, what's wrong with you people. But anyway, hope y'all like his videos and his channel. He's growing every week. He got 20 subs now. Talk to me in a month or two. I guarantee he's going to be at 30 or 40. He's growing. He's doing it. He's doing his thing. And I'm not mad. I'm saluting him. I rock with him. I just came across him literally like last month or maybe the ending of January. I didn't know about him until, you know what I mean, recently. And we happened to talk about the same issue. So I rock with homie. You know, we want to educate the black men and we want to educate the black women. We're not just for one, you know what I mean, gender. We're for both. Because black men and black women need to be together. And that's what we want. But a lot of y'all be giving us pushback. It's like y'all don't really want that. See, the powers that be really don't want that. But it's like y'all don't want that more than them. No, man, we going our own way. We MGTOWs for life. Do you really feel that way? And all these black women saying, oh, I'm independent, I'm strong. Do you really feel that way? So from now on, you're in your 30s and 40s or 40s, and you're going to go on the rest of your life, you don't need a man. But if a war break out, if Trump get in office and a war happens, whew, man, you're going to wish you had a man. I'm telling you, when them people get to kicking down your door, what you going to do? You got a strap. What you going to do when you run out of ammo? Now you got to go hand-to-hand combat. You can't, yo, man, let me chill, yo. Y'all not ready. Anyway, it's your boy Donnie about to end this. But hold on. Y'all people are crazy, man. Y'all your own worst nightmare. You don't even know it. In no way will anybody be able to outdo Mr. Samuels and what he did in a short time here on YouTube. And that's why they took him out, in my opinion. He was waking the world up, especially black women. Check this brother out who confirmed what I've been saying here.
All of them. You name your biggest black actors, you name your biggest white actors, you name your biggest female Latino actresses, they all have to do it. A blood oath. Now you bend over. Now every orifice that you have is going to be annihilated. All these guys, they take your humanity from you. You know how the feminist movement has categorized men. I think that what was his name? Samuels had the podcast. The women hated. Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels, yes.
Kevin Samuels was eliminated because they didn't want to go back to that. They want these women ignorant and twerking. They want kids running around the street. If they don't pay the income tax, they put them in the penitentiary and they get their money out of them that way.
So, what says y'all? Do y'all think anybody in the YouTube streets is going to be able to take the baton and keep moving, or carry the torch, however you want to word it, and continue Kevin Samuels' legacy? And it's not just Kevin Samuels' legacy, it's the legacy of black men in the manosphere and the red pill and the MGTOW. Even though Angry Man now wants to distance himself from the manosphere, along with O'Shea Du Jackson. It's funny how all these dudes, as they have grown, they want to distance themselves like they never had nothing to do with it. I lost respect for a lot of these dudes. I really rock with them, but now it's like, and I get it, they don't want the pushback and they don't want the opinion of the critics, of the people, to comfort them when, you know, the crime rate goes up. Because I'm going to tell you something, a lot of brothers who's coming to this reality of the red pill, they're growing hatred towards women. And I don't agree with that. Because you got to understand, fellas, female nature is simply that, female nature. There's nothing you can do about that. Every woman is going to test you. And it's not always bad. They just want to know, how much can you take? Are you a strong, solid rock of a man? They want to know that if they give you their ultimate all, which is the femininity and being submissive, will you be able to hold it down? See, y'all be taking this all wrong. All the tests, it's not bad. I get why women do it. Some of them are just too much. I get it, for you to handle, and they shouldn't go that hard on you. But a lot of them are just trying to test you to make sure you are the one. Don't take it. See, y'all take it the wrong way. As soon as they test you the first time, y'all get emotional. And it's because you was raised in a single mother parent home, and you're very feminine and emotional more than a woman. That's why you fall in love first, and the woman plays you because she's like, oh, he weak. That's a whole other topic. Anyway, it's your boy Donnie. Like, comment, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know y'all thoughts, man. And please, if you really rock with me. Watch my other videos that have yet to reach 1,000 views. If not, unsubscribe because you don't really rock with me. You're just here. Why? I don't know. You're a weirdo. But if you really rock with me, you are helping those other videos get up. And liking my video gets me out there in the algorithm. I don't understand how you could watch. It'd be like 50 something of y'all watching my video, 0 likes. Make it make sense. So are you here for me in the message or not? If not, unsubscribe and leave now because you're a weirdo. Anyway, and shout out to the people that's hitting in the clouds who want to watch me just to go back to their channel and use my talking points. You copying me. I never thought the people that I once looked it up to are now the ones copying little old me. Crazy. Anyway, your boy Donnie. I gotta run, y'all. I'm out.